My best friend was the woman standing right beside me on my wedding day. She called me her sister. My husband called her family. And then, one day, I opened the door to my own bedroom and saw the two of them in my bed. Not because of texts, not because of rumors, but because I walked in and saw it with my own eyes. My name is Emily. I'm 32 years old, and for a long time I truly believed I had the perfect life. I had a steady marriage, a kind husband named Mark, and a best friend of more than 15 years, Rachel. Rachel and I met in college. We shared tiny apartments, cheap meals, and big dreams. We promised each other that no matter what happened, even marriage would never pull us apart. Rachel was the one who introduced me to Mark. She told me he was a good man, honest, reliable, safe. When I married him, Rachel was my bridesmaid. She fixed my dress, held my hands, and cried harder than I did during the ceremony. She hugged me and whispered, "As long as you're happy, I'm happy." And I believed her. I really did. Until things slowly began to change.
After I gave birth to my first child, Rachel started coming over more often. She said she wanted to help, said she didn't want me to feel overwhelmed. Mark agreed. He told me, "It's good to have her here. You won't feel so alone." And honestly, I trusted them both. But then I started noticing little things that felt small but wrong. Rachel stopped dressing casually. She wore shorter dresses, more makeup, stronger perfume. She laughed louder around Mark, touched his arm by accident, texted him privately. When I asked Mark about it, he said, "She's just asking about work." Rachel laughed it off and said, "I see your husband like a brother." So I told myself I was imagining things. Until one afternoon, I came home earlier than usual. The house was quiet, too quiet. No baby crying, no TV. The bedroom door was slightly open, and I heard laughter. I pushed the door open. Mark, Rachel, on my bed. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stood there, completely frozen. Rachel's face turned pale, but what hurt the most was Mark's expression. He didn't look shocked. He looked ashamed. Rachel dropped to her knees, crying, "I'm so sorry. I never meant for this to happen. I was lonely. I just needed comfort." Mark said nothing. I asked one simple question. "Are you done?" Then I picked up my child and walked out of the house that night.
3 months later, I filed for divorce. Rachel and Mark went public with their relationship. They thought they'd won. But life isn't a love story. Just 1 year later, Mark cheated on Rachel with someone else. She came to me in tears and said, "I never thought he'd betray me too." I looked at her and felt something I didn't expect. Nothing. No anger, no pain. I told her calmly, "A man who betrays his wife for you will betray you for someone else." Then I walked away. No drama, no revenge. Today, I'm raising my child on my own. My life isn't perfect, but it's peaceful. And I learned something important. Losing a husband doesn't mean losing everything, but losing your self-respect does.
So if you're listening to this story, remember this: not everyone who calls you their best friend deserves a place in your life. If this story felt familiar, or if it made you feel a little less alone, you're not the only one. There are so many stories like this, quiet stories, real stories, and I share them here so none of us has to carry them by ourselves. If you want to hear more true stories, told gently, honestly, and without judgment, you can subscribe to the channel. No pressure, just a space where real experiences are heard. And if this story helped you in any way, even just a little, I'm really glad you stayed until the end.